A Georgia business owner is requiring all of his employees to get concealed carry permits. And once they do that, he will present them with this gun that he refers to as the judge. So is this a really good idea or a bad idea? That business owner, Lance Toland from Lance Toland Aviation Insurance Company, joins us right now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's start at the beginning. Why are you giving everybody who works for you a gun?
Well, we made a conscious decision in my firm to protect ourselves. So we have a lady who's been with my firm for 30 years, an NRA gun firearm instructor.
Yeah.
She's leaving, and that created a void for the security in our office to an extent. So I'm not there all the time. Several years ago, we had a break-in into an insurance agency, of all things, 5 miles from my office there in Griffin Airport in Griffin, Georgia, south of Atlanta. And a young lady, 25 years old, her coworker left, and when she came back from lunch, her coworker was dead.
Oh, my goodness. So you wanted to provide security, and once Mary retires, you wanted to make sure that the office was safe. So you're saying, everybody go, get a concealed permit, and then you will present them with the gun. And you refer to this 5-shot pistol as the judge. Why do you do that?
Well, it's made by a company named Taurus, and their model number is the Judge. And it's a 5-shot gun that has a .410 caliber or .410 gauge shotgun shell in it.
Right.
And it's not really a offensive weapon, it's a defensive weapon.
Sure. Because you're afraid of what?
Well, I'm afraid of, my girls are all trained, the ladies in my office, most of my employees are women, very professional, some of them are pilots, they're very responsible individuals, but I didn't expect them to be a sharpshooter. I do have one lady in the office that's U.S. Army, and she is a sharpshooter,
You were an Army sharpshooter?
No, I've never been in the military.
Okay.
I'm not a military person. But just handling a handgun is, you have to have a responsibility and understand the metrics of it. So these girls jumped at the opportunity to protect themselves and take it into their own hands. Again, you can't rely on the police to be there. They're going to be there eventually, but they're not going to be there when the perpetrator comes. When
seconds count. And you know something about this. In your personal story, I know you were raised by your uncle. And your uncle, he was gunned down.
That's correct. I was in night law school in Atlanta, Georgia, and received a call and said, your uncle's dead. And I just assumed he had died of a heart attack due to his age. But the one night that he did not carry a gun to his convenience store, he was gunned down by 3 thugs. And this was a man that volunteered for service on December the 8th, 1942, lied about his age, was a decorated war hero, and returned to raise his family and then take on another one and retire and start a business, and was gunned down. He was there protecting our rights and our freedoms, and this veteran was murdered.
What's the reaction been to the news that you're providing guns for all your employees?
It's been overwhelming, actually. We've had a lot of...
In a good way or bad way?
In a good way. We've seen a number of just thousands of comments on thank you for being bold and upholding our Second Amendment constitutional right there.
Sure.
I mean, we've got a right to bear arms and to protect ourselves.
An interesting story. All right. Lance Toland, who joins us today, came up from Sea Island, Georgia. Thank you very much, Lance.
Good to see you.
You know, what do you think of Lance's plan? Do you think it's a good idea, bad idea? Email us, friends@foxnews.com, or you could tweet us, or you could Facebook us. All right.